Good evening. We got another GMC Safari Chevy Astro van project. Tonight what we're going to be doing, we're going to be changing the front shocks on this. It's not terribly complicated. I mean, getting the bolts out and that type of stuff is kind of a pain in the butt, but technically it's not that challenging. First thing you need to do, and I'm going to tell you this so you don't have to watch me do it because that would be just a waste of your time, get the van up in the air, get it on jack stands, get the tires off. Okay, with all that being said, I'm going to take you over to the bench. I'm going to show you what the shock looks like, and that'll give you a better idea because filming underneath there, it's going to be really hard. So I want to give you an overall idea of what the shock looks like, how I'm going to take it out, how I'm going to put it back in. Okay, let's get to work. Okay, this is the shock absorber. It's held in place by 2 bolts in the bottom and a nut that goes up here. Now, these bushings stack up in here. So to get it out, what we're going to have to do is take these 2 bolts out. We'll actually do those second. The hard thing we're going to do is right here, we have to break the shock right there. Okay, and to do that, this has a 9/16 nut on it in the car, but it's all rusted up in here. You'll never get that out. What we're going to do is we're going to put a 9/16 deep socket on here with a 1/2-inch drive on it, and we're going to bend it back and forth, turn it, bend it back and forth, and turn it, bend it back and forth and turn it until this piece here, this little tip here, breaks off. Then we'll come down here, we'll pull these 2 bolts down, and then the whole assembly will fall out the bottom. Okay, sorry about the squeaking chair. This is the tricky part. If I can't get it to break off, then I have to get really creative with vice grips and stuff like that. So hopefully this will work. You bend it down, you turn it. And you keep doing that over and over again until you fatigue the metal and the tip of it snaps off. And there you go. I broke it off. Just a little persistence. They say there's a trick to being successful in everything in life. Well, that's the trick to being successful at getting your shocks out of a GMC Safari van. Okay, let's get underneath, get those bolts out, and get this shock out of here. Okay, this here's underneath. Here's one of the bolts, and the other bolt is over here. I'm going to pull these 2 bolts out. There we go. Now it's starting to come out. Okay, got the 2 bolts out, and the shock itself just slides right out. Okay, let's get the new one and put it in. The new shock with the lower bushing on just gets fitted right up in here. Then you got to find the hole up on top, which could be challenging. There it is. Once you get it in, you're going to have to compress this bottom end here a little bit, like that, and then you can run those bottom bolts in. Once I get this done, I'll bring you back and we'll put the top nut on, and then we'll be done. Okay, here's the top bushing. You put it with the nipple down. Here is the top washer with a smaller hole in it, and it goes dome side up, and then the 9/16 nut goes on top of that. So let's just stack those up in there. Unfortunately, you can't see it, but you'll just have to trust me that that's what I'm doing there. And then spin this guy here on. and get your wrench on there. And this takes a fair bit of time because you have to run that nut down that big old long shaft and push that bushing down. Check to see if your rod is spinning, because if it is, that's not a good thing. It's not. Wow, I was really fortunate. With this particular shock, that rod did not spin at all. So the top's good to go. The bottom bolts are in, so we are done. That is how you replace the shock on a GMC Safari. Was it perfect? No, but we made progress. We got the shock replaced. All I can say is thanks for watching.